What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Rebuke hollering at you, man. Coming back at you live in the flesh. And man, we got some breaking news courtesy of ABC 13 Houston. 2 dead, 2 in custody after shooting and carjacking a gas station in southeast Houston. Man, let's roll this clip.
News right now, police are still looking at evidence after a deadly carjacking and
at a gas station in southeast Houston. ABC 13's Charlie Etzity was live there at the gas station at first. In the last hour, though, she moved to the second crime scene a few miles away where everything ended. And it ended badly here, Charlie.
Yeah, unfortunately, Samika. And so this situation has multiple scenes. And as you just mentioned, we moved from the gas station a few miles south here to Dixie Farm Road. So what we know at this point is this all started as a shooting that turned into a carjacking and then a police chase. The police chase ended right here on Dixie Farm. We're near Beamer right now. And you can see investigators are still out here on the scene. And so we're staying pretty far back out here. And I know it's kind of hard to see with all the traffic moving through. But let me walk you through what police tell us happened. So the gas station is where everything started this morning around 1:45. That gas station is located off Fuquay and Monroe, so a few miles north from where we are at right now. HPD investigators say a black car and a white car met up at the pumps, and there were 2 people inside each of those cars, and it's believed some sort of a transaction was happening. We did ask, was it a drug deal? They don't know yet. They're still investigating. But the passenger who is inside the black car got out and into the back seat of the white car, and there is video footage that shows some sort of a fight happening inside that car, and then shots were fired. So the driver of the white car ended up getting shot, ran for help inside the gas station. That person later died. And detectives say the shooter got out of the back seat of the car, and then this is what happened next.
A bunch of money that was scattered. It appeared that a lot of the money was picked up by the shooter before he took off when the driver exited the vehicle.
All right, so you just heard there that the shooter then took off inside of the white car. And by the way, there was still a passenger in that vehicle who we learned also was shot in this situation. So a police chase then ensued, and officers say the shooter ditched the passenger on the side of the road. That person also died, so the second person. And that shooter, we've learned, is now in custody after losing control of the car here on Dixie Farm Road. Now, back to the black car that was also at the shooting scene. We've learned that person ended up taking off and leaving, but police did get a plate number for that black vehicle and traced it to an address. Officers did go to that home, and right now a person of interest is in custody and being questioned in this situation. So a lot of information here, but of course we're going to stay on top of this, reach out to HPD to see if we can gather more updates and information. But for now, I'm going to toss it back inside to you. Charlie Etzity, ABC 13 Eyewitness News.
And man, as you can see, you know, this dude, his one bright idea to go set up some kind of transaction, and you end up shooting one person, and that person end up dying. You take the car, and then you end up shooting another person, putting them out on the side of the road, and that person died. You didn't render aid to neither one of them. And then the money that you stole, you didn't even get to spend. You didn't even get to keep it. And rightfully so, because it didn't belong to you. And now, look. And you think Texas isn't going to try to give you the death penalty? Texas has one of the biggest prison systems in the whole country. And so, man, my heart goes out to the victims. And, man, for you jack boys and you robbers out there, man, how many incidents and cases like this do you have to see before you see that it just does not pay? Crime does not pay. And it's like my boy Slim Thug said down there, man. You know, they're a bunch of crash dummies, man. You willing to risk throwing your whole life away to try to hit a lick that you don't even get away with. And the Most High said, thou should not steal. And he said, thou should not kill. So, you know, that's something to think about. With that being said, drop your comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click on that notification bell. And man, make sure you pay attention to your surroundings. When you're coming from the bank, when you're coming from the stores, just pay attention, because you never know who might be trying to target you. With that being said, Shalom.